everybody looks at everything one-sided. It's actually two sides, but everybody looks at it one side because in your mind and how you're brought up, you're taught.
Okay, how do you know what I was brought up as? How do you know these things, though? I mean, you don't know what intellectually, you don't know what I've gone through, you don't know who I am, you don't know what I've done in my life, so you kind of can say you know me, but you don't. In life, it's so simple. People try to go that far.
Because in the society that you live in, the system is because everybody's taught to think the same way.
No, everybody's taught to think differently because look at your Constitution. Your constitutional rights are, you have the right, what's called the freedom of speech, freedom of the press, the right to not be searched and seized. When the cop comes up and asks you for your ID, you can say, on what probable cause do I have that I don't have to, or that I have to give you my ID? And they have to come up with one. And intellectually, anyone who knows the laws, as well as a police officer should, they would see the point of, okay, he's got a point, because it's written down in constitutionalized protection. We are protected under that law, which is not just protected by Trump, but it's protected by all government people. They're supposed to. Now, I'm not saying all governments are going to, but I'm going to say Trump is doing his best to protect what is right. But the problem that I see is that everyone jumps fast at.
But isn't it ironic how Donald Trump walked in office, everything got fucked up?
No, it didn't. How did it get fucked up? Let me ask you. Show me where it got fucked up, and show me proof and how it got fucked up.
I used to have a job, and the theory that
That's
I
on
have
you.
with it is when I was trying to look to get into a higher paid job, is when he walked right into office and he started touching just little things, everything fucking changed. Everything started going the wrong way.
Okay, and again, can I ask you how? How? You've never answered my question to how it got fucked up. You're rampating. You got to stay on that subject. How did it get fucked up? Can you explain that to me?
There's less and less hiring. Discrimination.
No, there's not.
Okay,
can I correct you? There's not. Look at today's job economy. Black people are getting hired daily now. Black employment rate. Hold on. I let you finish. Be nice. Let me go. I've given you a lot. Black employment has been up since Trump has been in office. Since 2000 and whatever year Obama came into office, it went down to drain because when Obama was in office, nothing got done. All the promises he made were empty promises that were never kept. He promised on his oath, as a president, you're supposed to put your hand on the Bible and protect and make that oath that you will protect, defend the Constitution of the United States and protect and defend all parties of walking life, no matter whether they're bi, whatever. Your job is to protect their rights and to protect the people that have hired you in. Obama didn't do that. Obama lied. He let Muslims come in illegally. He let illegal aliens come through. And the rate of crime was 10 times higher. Now, if you look at today's jump rate has gone down, but it's still high because the media gives it, the fake news media gives it attention. And that's what CNN wants. CNN wants people to see how bad people are. And the media wants you to see bad things. But when you look at like Fox or other medias out there that can kind of show a little bit of more light to the subject, that you get like true blue, good media stuff, not fake news, but true news, you'll see that out there are people out there that will report truth, like what's happening today. Well, today's weather is blah, 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 blah. Is that fake news? I look out my window. No, okay, that's true. We're having a chance of weather. So that's not fake news. But when you blast something out there that's not true, then you're reporting fake. And that's not really what a journalist is supposed to do. A
Here's
journalist,
the problem I have. If they care about people so damn much.
but you never answered my question. Then why is employment rate low if it's so bad? Okay, so does that mean then you have to get on there? Okay, then.
But if I'm disabled, I walk into a job and they do discriminate against disability people.
Not all the time. Some of them do. You know why? Okay. You know why they discriminate? Do you know why they discriminate? It's what's called the liberalism. It's what people are doing now. If you're not with them, you're against them. If you're not like them, then you're nothing to them. You're just a little sand. It's discriminating, yes.
Call me a nigger.
Well, I'm not going to go on to that point to say that's completely different. Discrimination and racism is completely two different things. If you want to talk about racism, then let's talk about racism. But you're talking about discrimination, so let's stay on that subject here. Come on, man. I mean, stay on the one subject that you're going after. Don't tangent around me. If you're going to talk about something, let's talk truth. If you want to go...
If you might want to discriminate and you want to do all this and that, and you want to treat people and belittle people in this country...
I never said that I belittle people. Did I ever say that I belittle people? Did I ever say that I belittle people? No. I never said that I belittle anyone. No, you're getting confused. You're going around in circles, dude. Here, let me try to hold on, stop. Let me try to redirect you because I want to get you back to where we were talking. Because you were getting so confused there. There's different things. There's difference between racism and discrimination. Discrimination is because you have a disability or because you can't do the same thing that everyone else can do. Now, racism, it comes down to color of your skin. Now, if you want to talk about racism, then let's talk about the fact that white people... No, that was not a perfect example. That is the worst example you could ever give. You want to use your example better. There's a difference. Do you know what the word racism and discrimination is? Because you might want to look in a dictionary a little bit deeper. There's, again, two words that are nothing close to each other.
A white person hooks up to somebody in the ghetto, or if you go into any black person, and you say, by the way, hey, come here, nigger. That is actually
There's a
racism.
difference. That's racism.
They're black. That's racism.
So what you're saying is, what you're trying to say is racism and discrimination is the same. That's not even close. Again, you're off tangent.
I never said that.
No, you're saying it. You said, and I can remember you saying that it's close to the same thing. So shouldn't it be? I mean, that's what you're saying. So how is it the same thing when there's two different parts in there?
I did not say it was the same thing.
There's not. It's not the same thing. It's different. It's totally, completely different. Racism is about color. Discrimination's about abilities. Abilities that you don't have or you have that are different than others. If you want to talk about how racist Trump is, then tell me.
Might as well line up me and every other disability person in a wheelchair and this and that, since we're actually being discriminated and we can't work and we're not like you fuckers. You might as well line us up to a wall.
Fucker. So now name calling is this. So let me ask you this. So is name calling the correct way to handle things? Because that to me just shows very little IQ intelligence when you start name calling. That's not the right way to do things. Express yourself, but express yourself better. Handle yourself better.
You think you're
I don't. Did I say I'm better than you? No. I said that there's a difference. No. You're not going to say that I did that. We all are different. We're not better than anyone. Nobody's better than anyone at anything. We have different abilities that are different than people.
If you rather have discrimination and you'd rather actually have all that shit going on and how this country's going complete shit since all this medieval shit's going on, well, you might
Okay,
just start
then let me ask you, what kind of medieval shit? I mean, can you enlighten us with that?
He discriminates, he assaults women, he has no right
Hold
to
on,
be
whoa.
president.
Stop. Let's take one thing at a time. He discriminates. How does he discriminate? Can you explain that to me?
He discriminates people like me.
How?
Disability people are
How?
not any different than you.
When did he do that? When did he ever actually? Did you know that he's trying to make more people with disabilities actually be able to find jobs easier? And a lot of people that have had disabilities now have jobs 10 times better.
Now our voices are being heard. Oh, praise the Lord.
Our voices actually are being heard. It's just you're blind by watching the media because you believe everything the media says. So everything the media says must be coming from God, obviously. No, it seems like that because it obviously seems like you're intellectually trying to challenge you're challenging your own words by telling me that you can't say anything without using the word discrimination, racism, and sexism, and anti-feminism in any words with what you've just said. It's like you use words that you don't know. I want you to try to get better at learning what you're saying because what you're saying is incorrect. You're gonna get very confused.
Now, granted, I actually do believe there's one problem he hasn't actually corrected. I don't believe that he should just let Muslims come in this country like Obama did. I think that Muslims should just be slaughtered. But that's just me. But at the same time, because they're actually not our... I mean, I don't know why we let a bunch of terrorists into this country and we let them come to our country free and willingly.
And you know whose fault that was? Obama's. That was Obama's fault.
When they're the biggest threat here.
Obama was at fault for that. And you know what? Obama never took the blame for that. He still is trying to deny. Even Clinton, if Clinton would have gotten office, she would have done the same thing that Obama did. If Bernie Sanders had gotten office, Bernie would have done the same thing Obama did. It would have continued.
Bernie doesn't even know his ass from a hole in the ground.
I agree. He's not a very good candidate. And he's a pedophile.
We need Nixon, and we need all the old presidents back because apparently this country's fucking broken, and apparently the only people that can fix it are the old forefathers. Because apparently these new presidents and all these people in this new generation fucking suck at their jobs.
Okay, then
Then
can I ask you one question? You said that he grabbed women, but can I ask you this? If Trump literally grabbed women, how come it... Hold on. Here's my question. If Trump grabbed a woman, how come it's a big deal when Trump grabs a woman, but when Clinton raped 5 or more women in his terms in office, and everyone decided that they wanted to back him up by saying no, he wasn't. But oh my God, when Trump did it, Trump's the worst.
I'm not against him. I'm just
No. You are because you called him a pussy grabber. Now, do you want to talk about how?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to talk about how the fact that Clinton?
You called him a pussy grabber, a rapist.
There's
a big difference, dude.
The pussy grabbing to feminism. Pussy grabbing is rape to feminists. You know that, right? Feminists believe that pussy grabbing is rape because that's what their belief is. That's their screwed up belief. No, that's what they believe. I believe that they need to look at it correctly and say, well, if Trump did that, supposedly, if that happened, then why are they making a big deal out of something that's a nothing burger like that when Hillary backed her husband up, who was a rapist. He raped more women, and it's on file too. And he was going to get impeached for it. He was that close to impeachment. He was very close. He
I'm
was
like Adolf Hitler. I don't find evil things like this a problem at all. I'm just there
why?
to blow
Because
it up. I have
that's
no
evil.
problem.
So rape to you isn't evil.
He's a Nazi.
How is rape
I don't
not
care if he's
evil
a
to you?
Nazi or if he's all that. I don't give a shit. I'll support him anyway if he's a Nazi.
Why do you support things that have okay? Because what you're basically saying is you don't care if he rapes 1,000 women, beat 1,000 women, you would vote for the scumbag that would want to kill America.
Why not? Obama's already done it. And he's a nigger, and I don't even know why they let him in office. He's black.
Okay, well, that's one of the reasons why supposedly he got voted in. Other than he was married to a woman that's a trans. That's a dude.
No, Obama's wife's a total bitch.
It's a man. You know that, right? You are aware of that.
Barack Obama's wife is a man.
Yes, I'm not joking. There's been evidence coming out. It's true. I know. See, this is what liberalism is. It's a disease. All these people that come up with like a bunch of genders that don't exist. There's only two, male, female. That's it. When people say, "Oh, Trump's a racist," no, he's not. He has no connection with the KKK. And if everyone listened very carefully, he said in his first speech, "I do not support white supremacists. I am against them." If you want to say Trump is an orange baboon, then let's prove to me that he's a baboon, because he has more brains to go against countries and literally stand there and say, "Look, if you're going to nuke us, we're going to fight you back." And he did that. And he made North Korea bow down and stop their potential nuke. Obama has made no promises to stop things like that when he was in office. He allowed it to happen. When Trump was in office, he made black employment rise, disability rates be able to have more rise and abilities. Obama never did that. Trump was getting rid of the Obama plan because that was a big ass mistake that everyone thought was going to be a great thing since sliced bread, and it wasn't. It didn't work, and it never has worked, and it never will work. Now, if you want to call Obama sexist, well, how is he sexist when he says that I will back up the LGBTQ that are not the far left, which are the ones that are out there now pushing their agenda and pushing their belief on everyone? How are you not saying, look, I agree that if you're LGBTQ, you're gay, bi, whatever, then that's fine, but don't push your agenda on us. Obama said that was fine to be gay, but what happened to all the gay people? They started coming out and starting to rub it in our faces and saying that, oh my God, if you're a white masculine male, then feminism is against you. If you support the Quran.
I think transgender is the most biggest, stupidest bullshit I've ever seen.
Now, if you want to talk about let's talk about Black Lives Matter. BLM. BLM is one of the biggest kooks. You know why they're the biggest kooks? Because they support themselves. Because who's the racist here? Because obviously, if the black people that put BLM together don't realize that Black Lives Matter is the race, they're the ones that are racist. They're the ones that are gonna get themselves put in shitload of trouble because they're the ones that are starting riots because they're pissed off that white people were able to have the intelligence to do things. And they're pissed off that, we do things our way and they do things the way that they do it, but to them it's not good enough. They push their agenda onto everyone. So the
And I
liberalism,
think bullshit. So why do we as white people, which we never had a voice in, and actually
We
nothing
have.
to campaign about,
we've had so many
is that so
voices.
special? The Black Lives Matter policy, really?
We have.
Okay, I can say Mexican lives matter, though, but does that make me any different than anybody? No.
Well,
So why the hell are you doing this whole campaign?
It just makes you as stupid as they are because you're pushing an agenda. Now, if you want to talk about, like, for instance, oh, Trump grabbed pussy. Okay, supposedly. And if he did, so what? Every man has, I'm sure, grabbed the poutine. And the Stormy Daniel things, look, we all know Stormy Daniel is a fucking whore. I'm sorry to say it, but she's a fucking whore. Nobody can trust a porn star. And who would trust a slut like that gets paid thousands of dollars to take dick every single day? And to take that dick, suck it, flop it, and fuck it. And to do anything like that, and then come out and say, well, the president touched me in my pee-pee. Well, Obama knew that Clinton was a rapist and tried to hide it. So that kind of makes him an accessory to rape, if you think about it. So does Clinton, Hillary. And everything that Hillary and Bill have done is probably the worst compared to what Trump has done. They've committed treason. Obama has committed treason against all America. So you want to learn your facts a little bit before you speak. Things like this that you're being informed in, now you see why your mind is changed. Because you see that I factually corrected what you were saying. I wasn't being a jerk to you, but there are people out there that will be jerks to people because they believe that what they say is more potent and more correct, but they have to do it by beating people up, by calling names, by trying to prove things, by assaulting people. That's not how it should be. If you want to have an intelligent political...
My problem isn't with the public or the whole Trump politics. My only problem I have.
Hey, Sean? Lunch is ready. Okay. Hey, Justin, lunch is ready.
I heard.
All right.
More of them from 2018 now that's going to happen again in 2019. They're not doing nothing about it.
Okay, how are they doing nothing about it? How can you answer my question? Is how they're not doing anything about it when Trump is doing so much more about it than what Obama has ever done?
Yeah, but I'm talking about like they need to make like some kind of better community for these people. They need to start.
They don't. They need to get rid of them. They need to make a community a thing. It's called get rid of anyone that's a liberal. Liberalism is what's killing America today. Liberalism today is the death of America. White supremacy is the death of America. We need to stand as an American together, fight for what our forefathers believed in. Guns, laws, amendments, belief, what we have today. We need to stand as a nation, as a unified nation, under one man, under God. That's the constitutional. We stand together. Whether our belief, whether I believe in the marshmallow God, whether you believe in the hippopotamus or something, you may be different than me, but we have the same rights as an American. That's what we believe in.
Because they probably wouldn't like me because I support Adolf Hitler and all that.
Yeah, see that's something that Trump doesn't support.
Religion to me is like really overrated. Like it's much more.
Okay, let's not put religion. Let's give me a subject that you can think of. Okay, what do you think about the fear? What did he do that was so great? Yes, the theater. And I'm German, by the way. And you do realize that. Now you realize I am whole German. and you know that and I could be Jewish. So you're talking to a Jew, so you know that's kind of a bad thing against you.
I don't care.
But you're not supposed to be talking to a Jew.
I have nothing against the Jewish. See, I don't believe everything they believe in, though.
But you're a white supremacist, so you're supposed to. Isn't that kind of how it works? I mean, you're supposed to go Heil Hitler and believe in all the crap that you got brainwashed into believing. Isn't that kind of how it goes?
No, I find it fascinating. I find it fascinating. And I do believe that.
Okay, then how do you find it fascinating that 1,000 billion Jews died for no reason, but they died the same way that Muslims are killing us today? How do you find that fascinating?
Well, here's the thing. Everybody dies, and that's life. So you get killed. You go into war, and you're expecting, to fight for your country, and you die. That's your problem. You're gonna die. War is not supposed to be let's get hugs and kisses, not kill each other. No. The whole idea is you're gonna slaughter each other.
Okay, so let me ask you this then. Then let me ask you this. Since I'm Jewish,
What about early 1945?
You know, half of all the German Nazis literally killed thousands of people just the same way like Muslims are slaughtering people today. So you're basically believe in Islamic people doing the same thing to everyone. That's how Nazi Germany ran.
I look at it as someone as me. I believe that I don't look at everything of how they look at it because I do have my own opinions as someone who view things differently. I think that my biggest problem is people from foreign countries like Muslims, Arabs, and all them should not be in this country. I think that Arabs and Muslims should be killed because I don't like Arabs or Muslims at all. I have a very bad thing about them because of the history, and anybody who wears a towel wear or anything, I don't want to walk down the street at some point and be worried for my life because who the hell knows? He might have a suicide bomb underneath his robe. How the hell should I know? So why should I, as a neo-Nazi, have to work with someone who wears a fucking dress down the side of the street with a bomb underneath him? Like, who the hell are these people to come in the U.S. and think that they're willing to be able to get free out cards because they're Arabs and Muslims? Really? Who gives a fuck about the Arabs and Muslims?
But you do realize that your positions that you're saying, but unknown. He's contradicting himself. See, you guys, this is what happens: is neo-Nazis can't defend what they believe in. Because I'm Jewish. I'm a Jew, right? I don't have my yarmulke on, but I'm Jewish. So what he's saying is he supports the killing of thousands of Jews, of genocide of Jews. But when he talks about like Muslims, they're doing the same thing. So basically, isn't that kind of the same concept as to like Jews and exterminating Jews? Like today, the Muslim, Arabic, Islamic people are destroying Christians because they don't believe in. Yes, but how do you not believe in that? Because you told me you follow that stuff. How do you not believe in that when you follow that?
With some of their points, I didn't agree with everything of it. I have nothing against the Jews. I'm my own Nazi, okay? I have something against anybody like the Arabs and Muslims. I have nothing against the Jews. I have something against them. I use the same tactics like the Nazis, yes. Like slaughtering them and other. I don't slaughter Jews. I have nothing against Jews. I have nothing against anybody who are not my enemy. Arabs, Muslims are my enemies.
And okay, then what about black people?
That you motherfuckers of Americans didn't fucking do. That you guys just let 9/11 happen and didn't do shit about it. Let's see. Osama bin Laden. You guys let that motherfucker walk in this country, waltz in this country, steal a bunch of planes, crash into New York, and then on top of that, it took you guys what? How long? Just to find one fucking person? Really?
Well,
And you want to talk about how I should be against anybody like them?
I didn't say that. I said that's.
There were tons of people who killed themselves, and it was a tragic day.
Nazis killed thousands of people. You asshole. You know that thousands of people killed Jews in Germany. So your belief, you're an asshole because you believe in Jewish extermination. That's what Nazis believe in. They believe in the term killing Jews because Jewish are not what they are. You believe in that. But if you don't believe in that, then why do you follow that stuff? If you don't believe in doing the stuff that your fear believed in, then why do you follow it? You can't call yourself, I can say I'm a speedboat. I identify right now as a speedboat. Am I a speedboat? No. You identify as something, but you're not because you don't have the same concept. You're not following the concept. You're just picking and choosing random things to pick off to. You're randomly picking things. That's not what you're supposed to follow. If you were a true Nazi, you would go, fuck the Jews, fuck the blacks, fuck the Muslim, fuck the Mexicans, and you wouldn't be talking to me sitting here talking to a Jew when you know darn well that you can get in trouble by your superiors or people that are neo-Nazi higher than you for talking to a Jew. You know that, right? So tell me again how you don't believe in that. Tell me again how that works for you.
Because I've never had a problem. We've never went to war with the Jews. The only people
Yes, you did. You killed thousands of Jews. You exterminated millions of Jews in WW2.
Do you guys got a secret army? Do you guys got soldiers? Do you guys got police brutality? Do you guys got anything?
We have the same thing that you guys do, bro. We have the same thing that you are going through. But we get picked worse because we're Jewish.
Explain to me how we kicked your ass again.
You killed thousands of Jews because at that time we were only workers. Yeah, you guys started the Holocaust because Nazi dummies that started the whole damn thing because they don't know how to obviously agree with something that they, again, just the same thing as being Muslim, Christian, Republican, conservative, whatever. They think that, okay, if you believe in one thing, you're a bad person. So pretty much your belief is the same as terrorism. You believe that terrorizing people for different beliefs and different religion is a great thing for you to do, and it's not. Trump doesn't support it. A lot of neo-Nazis are starting to wake up and realize that shit's dead. You know that neo-Nazis came from the Democrat side, right? Racism started from the Democratic side. The KKK started from the Democrats, not the Republicans. It all started way back from Germany, and the Democrats continued to use that excuse. And that was a piss-poor excuse. But, of course, somebody like you that doesn't know that's okay. I'm educating you now. But just letting you know, it was created by the Democrats. That started the Nazism fashion.
Could you please stop talking? You're putting me to sleep.
No, you're just pissed because you know I know the truth and you don't want to hear it.
No, you're just really rambling on about the same shit. I mean, I heard you 1,000 times.
Then how come you can't explain to me then why you don't stand with all the belief that you have? You only pick and choose.
Hey, I actually have worked with Germans before. I've never actually said I was on the same side.
Yeah, you said that you believe the Nazis. You have the Nazi theory and thoughts.
I had a I've had to work with German people. Never said I believed in everything they did.
No, you said
Did I
that
say
you
that?
believe
Out of my mouth.
you believe neo-Nazism. So you said yourself that you were kind of a Nazi, neo-Nazi. Sorry on YouTube.
I've had to do my part. Yeah, but I never.
Hi,
Once I was able
YouTube.
to escape from it, I mean,
Say hi to YouTube.
never again.
Well, look, all my YouTube fans one of my YouTube fans wants to know what made you think this way? What made you start thinking sick and twisted like this?
Well, I'm actually with the Japanese, so.
Okay, so now he goes from being a neo-Nazi now to being a Japanese. See, this is what people start doing. This is sick.
Oh my God.
Yeah, see.
I never was with Nazis. We were allies at some point in our lives.
No, you said.
I never considered. Yeah, a lot of the. Yeah. Have you not known that? Here's a history lesson for you. Back in the old times when the Nazis and the Japanese they actually used to work together. There's another history lesson for you. They actually believed in the same
Japanese.
thing. They both wanted to take over the world back in those times, so they worked together and they said, hey, we'll give you a fair share and we'll work with you in this and that. And you help us out, we'll help you out. Yeah, the Japanese and the Germans were friends. They were allies. Because the Japanese wanted the same thing as what the Germans wanted. The Germans wanted to take over the world and conquer the whole planet, and the Japanese wanted in on it because they liked how the way they were thinking.
You know why Germans wanted the world to be taken over?
Yeah, but the littlest
Okay,
thing
why?
that they didn't know was if Germany didn't take over Russia, right now we would be in Nazism country right now. So if it wasn't for them trying to take over Russia and the economy over there and the government and all that, technically the Germans could have won World War II.
No, they never could have.
The problem,
The problem was that the United States bombed them. It was because what happened to Hitler finally figured out that when it was close down to the wire, he knew he was going to get busted. He was going to get caught. He knew that he was going to end up getting nailed for all the things he did. And that's why last day he shot himself. And every German that was close to the theater knew that Hitler was going to get caught. And he didn't want to get caught. So Hitler committed suicide because he was a coward. He didn't show leaderism or compassion. He showed cowardism. So did all the Japanese. That's cowardism. If you're going to kill yourself just to prove your cause, that's cowardism. I think if you want to make a cause, you want to stand stronger.
First off, I hope you know I'm not the only person on this app that is just only Japanese. So I hope you know when you say you all are cowards, you know you're talking about.
I said that's
nation,
cowardism,
right?
what they did. I didn't say all of them were coward. I said that's cowardism for all the ones that did that.
I hope this is how low key you are right now.
Really, honestly, because I'm the one telling you politically everything correct. I didn't say all of them. I said they all are cowards that do that or believe in doing that. If you believe in killing yourself for a cause like that, then you're a coward.
And then he wants to sit here and talk about how people should not hate Jewish people. He wants to talk about all these bad things, though. But then he wants to talk about a whole no different race that has nothing to do against the Jews or anything like that.
Most everyone hates people. And I didn't ever say that. What I said was that if you want to go back again and listen to me, I will tell you. But obviously you're not going to listen because you're brainwashed to believe in things that are incorrect. I said the Japanese that believe in doing that, just like Islam, just like Nazism, they're all cowards that do that kind of stuff, that blow themselves up for the name of their religion or their belief, are cowards. That's cowardism. If you're going to blow yourself up to do that, that's cowardism. I didn't say all of them were cowards. I said the ones that do that are cowards. Now, if you want to sit there and criticize something that I didn't say, that's fine. But again, you're making a true good point that you know so much about your belief in the religion of all the Nazis and all the Japanese and what they do, that it doesn't, you're not showing anything, you know.
We did our part. We did our part. It's a new year, new generation. I'm not a part of any of that.
But you claimed you claimed that you're with the Neos. So what is then? So and then again, then you go off to claim that you're claiming going for Japanese. You sound like a transgender person trying to like be identified. Why don't you just identify yourself as a tree?
I am. First off, you don't know nothing about the Japanese. First off,
I know a lot of Japanese because I dated a Japanese girl, and I have a lot more intelligent.
Listen here, you bastard.
So now name calling. See, this is the lowest form of liberalism.
If I had to respect you as a Jew, you should respect me as what I am. And that's
I don't respect people that kill people, that believe in killing and manslaughtering people. I don't believe that. I don't have to believe in that.
Don't ever trust a Jew with money.
Oh, so now we're playing the race card. The you're Jewish and you're a bad person. That's so horrible.
Our people should kill ourselves, and because we're.
I didn't say that. Did I ever say that?
You want to come around and talk about my people?
Did I said that what you believe in is bad. I believe that Nazism is the worst. Why? Okay, then again, that you're just proving to yourself that you're more sick and twisted mentally because you believe that Jewish people are bad. But did you look at the Jews?
I can see all Jewish people are bad. Just you. You're the cancer.
Oh, really? So how come it's me that's proven more points to you?
My people, which is insulting, and then you want to talk about my people continuously.
Your people stating the people that you believe in.
You're not any better than I.
Yeah, actually, because I prove points of why people that believe in Nazism and believe in genocide and murdering themselves, like Islam, the Japanese kamikazes, and Hitlers, those guys are the ones that are cancer. But obviously, you're not going to listen, and you're going to try to back around it because you're sick.
Because if that's the case, you guys are more corrupted than anybody else.
How are we more corrupted when people like you are the ones that kill and allow people to be killed in the name of your belief? That's stupid, first of all, because that's believing in the same thing as Islam believes in. Killing people under the name of Allah, so that's stupid. And then we're going back to Japanese. The Japanese that committed kamikaze were the ones that started it because they wanted war, they got war, and they got their ass handed to them. Now, the Jewish didn't do anything because we were outnumbered by the Nazis.
I know your people wouldn't know nothing about that because you Jews believe of hiding in homes and hiding and hitting like cowards.
How do you know I'm really not a Jew? You don't even know that I'm a Jew.
You learned something in 2019 because I know you guys came from a very small rock under the ground.
No, we didn't. We actually came from a very brilliant minds. A lot of people that you see that are smart are Jewish. No, a lot of people that created stuff. See, you guys, this is what liberalism is. It's a disease. It's a cancer. People like him that are sick and mentally twisted, that believe that I'm right, you're wrong, is horrible. This guy just lost. See, he's triggered because he knows he lost.